right, shalom, shalom. First things first, I want to give our honor and praise unto Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem Rakak. Wadash, say Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahushai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahushai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahushai, Bashem Rakak, Wadash. And we give double honors to our apostles and our elders, which are the apostle elders, a great millstone, which feed us with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Let's jump right into this. This is gonna be a quick lesson. I had to start out with my bum tonic. Bums like to drink certain things, so this is my bum tonic for the day. Is I love my brain. I'll show you brothers some of the ingredients that are in here today. This is a newer one for me, but I drank the liver, adrenal, all those other drinks. But I just wanted to start that out, us bums over here. But the main the title of this lesson is Nate is 100% correct. GMS or bums. Okay. I know this is clickbait. I know what I'm doing, Jake. Nate is 100% correct. GMS are bums, okay? And this is to do the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. I was watching Apostle Elder's video going into Nate and different, let's see here. The title is 400-Year Prophecy and Other Topics. And this is around about the 15-minute, let's see here. I think it's a little bit more than that. It's about an hour and some change in. If you brothers want to watch it, just go to negative 15 minutes left and then go ahead to that 15:21. And then you'll be able to play the part. I'm getting ready to play it here. And the main thing is I was listening to it and the spirit, I heard bums. I've been hearing it for many years. But then the spirit said, look at the word bum. Look up the word bum. I know brothers might have done this, Salakia, if brothers looked into it and have brought this information out, but I found it hella funny that this guy's calling the spirit doesn't miss, even when it comes to people talking bad about us and people trying to negate of what we're doing and calling us out of our name. That's why it says, blessed be when men shall revile you and separate you from my name's sake, because they're not separating us. They're separating the spirit that is motivating us, because if we're regular Negroes in the world, we wouldn't matter to them. But there's a hatred for the spirit that's dwelling in us. Just same thing as the Sadducees and Pharisees. They said to the apostles, they said, you put this man's blood upon us. Don't prophesy in that name. So they hated the name. They were Israelites. They were so-called following the law. They were in the Torah, okay, the Tanakh. They were doing those things. But what did they hate? They hated Yahushai and the spirit that came with Yahushai, that rebuking spirit, because that's why they plotted. They sent spies. They try to kill him, and they did eventually succeed, but that was to fulfill prophecy. So let's go ahead and play this part. I'm not going to make this too long, but I just wanted to bring this information out. Let's play it.
And because about 5, 6, 7 years ago, there was really not too much going on. And an idiot bum camp decides to do video after video saying that I don't believe the scriptures where it talks about Jacob's trouble in Jeremiah.
So you heard what the clown said, right? You heard what the blockhead just said. So we got him on receipts.
About Jacob's trouble in Jeremiah.
So you heard what the clown
video saying that I don't believe. And because about 5, 6, 7 years ago, there was really not too much going on. And an idiot bum camp decides to do video after video saying that I don't believe.
That's all I need right there. Bum camp, right? Bum camp. Bum. Okay. Let's go into it. So the spirit just said, look up bum. This is bum right here. What does the word bum mean? And I, never really dived into it, right? We got the word bum. It says vagrant. Bums have been known to wander up to their door and ask for a sandwich. Okay. But then this is the one that I mainly want right here. Number 2 is a person who devotes a great deal of time to a specific activity. What is that activity? The scriptures, prophecy, biblical, starting first and foremost with our apostles and elders that kicked this thing off on the internet. And I tell you, as a personal testimony, I knew Nate before I knew the apostles and elders. I watched Nate. I didn't know. I just was watching the videos. I was a greenhorn. I was young in the faith. I was watching the videos, and I heard that Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, slave ship scriptures. I heard the curses that would be on us, who we are, because the time when I looked, I was searching in my spirit. I knew there was something else. I wasn't in the church. I wasn't going to church like that, and I was raised in the church. I know about the church. I know guys of that ilk. I studied, but it came to a point that I wanted to know this his power in my life was at a turning point, and I needed to. I had questions that I needed answered, and the church wasn't bringing it, and things that I was into was not, what does it say, wasn't satisfying me. My spirit was groaning, so I went looking, and I went on the internet, and I found a few camps. I seen Zabak, and I've been in the truth for years, right? Years, man. Okay, so I've been privy to see these things and to know. It's one thing when you just come along lately, but when you've been able to see a lot of this time and a lot of the things that's going on, you could actually speak on it. And I say call halal for that. I watched Nate, and until I watched Nate, I watched Zabak. I remember the first time I heard the name was through Zabak. It was one of his underlings, one of his guys that camped with him. And I think he might have been like an Ephraimite. But I remember he said the name, and I paused the video and I played it back like five to six, 7 times. I played it back to back, and I was saying the name. I was like, I knew it was like I found something that I've always, like, I lost. Like you find something that you misplaced, and I was like, that's it. I just kept saying, I was like, what is that name he just said? And I played it back and played it back. And now to fast forward to where I'm at now, hey, it's everything is in the past to show you that that name has power. It's changed my life, man. It's changed my life. I'm not gonna sit here and you got guys that want to come in this truth, and no, I'm a living testimony to say this truth has changed my life. It's made me a better man. I'm not saying a perfect man, but it's made me a better man, a better father, a better man in general, but a better brother. I've grown to know beautiful men that I consider my family, men that if it was not for this truth, I never would have met. I never would have had in my life. And I cherish those things, man. I cherish the identity and knowing that I'm an Israelite, who I am, why, the answers to why we're fucked up. Okay. Once you understand we're fucked up for our own sins, then you don't get mad. You just internalize and say, okay, how do I fix it? How do I get beyond this? Just like if you have a relationship problem, you get to a point of saying, how can we fix this? That's where it came to. So the word bum means a person who devotes a great deal of time to a specified activity. And that's exactly defining what the camp and the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, GMS, do and keep doing and epitomize, man. And I'll say it, okay? When you come to consistency, that's why they're able to say that. That's why vocab fucks with GMS, and certain men give credence, even look to Polite in his madness. He even said, you almost convinced me to be an Israelite. And that's a heavy demon to try to get off that dude, but the demons were more powerful than the demons were more powerful, so they jumped back on. But we didn't need him anyway. He was a deviant, okay? He was devious. But to read that definition again, a person who devotes a great deal of time to a specified activity, and that's the truth, the prophecies, the Hebrew. That's why they tell us you can't make Hebrew a doctrine, but then now they're going into the Hebrew words, the Latin, the Greek. They're biters, man. Nate is now teaching what he condemned the apostles and elders for, and he never apologized. That's a low vibrational, and that's a devious person. You kicked men out and threw them into the wind by your help and your activity, but then you teach the same thing that you kicked them out for, and you don't even think to apologize. That's a fucked up person, man. I'm gonna tell you like that. That's somebody that's going a psychologist. That's some shit that women do. And I'll tell you as it is. You can say what you want. That's women activity. That's effeminate. Women do. That's why it says they wipe if they mouth, and they say they do if nothing. You a direct component to men being kicked out. Even when casting the lot, the apostles can tell the story. They tell it if you've been around long enough. And he said that's wicked. But casting lots in the scriptures, going back to Jonah, Going back to different lots, Matthias. Lots are in the scriptures, but he wants to say and speak out of you added to the scriptures back then, man. But the main point, we are bums. We them bums, man. Okay? We the bums of the bums. All right, because we devote a great deal of time to a specified activity. And that's these scriptures, that's learning Yahweh Shai. So let's pull out these precepts, man, and then we're gonna close on out. I just this made my day when I seen it. I said, yeah, we are bums. We're the Malak bums. We're the king of bums, man. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. This is Baruch 4 and verse 8. For as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. Bums. You be a bum. That means you search it. You specify a great deal of time to learning of your power that you let go, man. Okay? We are them bums. We them. Okay, but Yahweh Shem Shai has given us the spirit and the fortitude. That's why it says I should give you a mind and a mouth that no one can gainsay nor resist, man. That's what it is. We go out on the highways and byways, and Nate ain't going out on the highways and byways. He sends his underlings, man. When the scriptures tell you that, you to stop going, because that money and that them FRNs and that Faustian bargain, and I ain't gonna say he took that, but something going on, man. Something going on. Something is rotten in Denmark. We'll say it like that. But the main point is, for as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. Okay, this is Hebrews 4 and 16 in the NLT. So let us come boldly to the throne of our power, Salakia. So let us boldly, Salakia. So let us come boldly to the throne of our gracious power. There will he receive his mercy. There we will receive his mercy, and we will find grace to help us when we need it most. So this is when you dig in. So in the time of Jacob's trouble, this dude playing, because all that money and all that bullshit is gonna be cut off. It's gonna be you in judgment, man. And if judgment ain't got no orders to let you slide, you're gonna be wrapped in it, man. Just like death couldn't hold Yahweh Shai when the Lord came and got him. Let my son go, and death coughed up Yahweh Shai, man. He put Yahweh Shai's spirit back in his body, and he lived, man. Okay, so these things get their stepping orders from on high. Amplified. It says, therefore, let us with privilege, with privilege approach the throne of grace, that is the throne of Yahweh's gracious favor, with confidence and without fear, so that we may receive mercy for our failures. See, so I just read in Baruch, though is your mind to go astray, seek him 10 times more, and find his amazing grace to help in time of need, Jacob's trouble, and approaching, and it says appropriate blessings coming just at the right moment. So we're gonna be safe. We don't know how the Lord's gonna do it. I don't want to put the Lord in a box, in my fucking box. Man, Yahweh shall do his will on the magnificent scale that he's gonna do it on, man. We ain't worried about you niggas that believe us or not. Do what you gonna do, man. That's what Moses said. For me and my house, we're gonna serve Yahweh, man. We're gonna serve the Lord. So you keep doing what you doing. Me and my house, me and my household, me and those of my ilk and my brethren, we gonna serve Yahweh Shai the way that he has given us the spirit to serve him, which is in truth, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. 100% of it, man. Call her law. Don't mean what it says that their unbelief make the words of the Most High to none effect. God forbid, man. We ain't worry about these guys, because some of them got the blood of Yahweh Shai on them, man, and they gotta pay for that. There's niggas in the midst, man. Those that had a play in killing the Lord are here today. So what do we do? And they showing themselves, man. They showing themselves in the spirit. And I'm gonna continue to say it. They are the Sadducees and Pharisees, the wicked ones, man. Coming back and how dare you call us bums, and you in the slavery too, nigga? What are you a high level nigga? That's what you saying. Because all of us are under our oppressor, man. That's what they were doing when the time of Yahweh Shai, they were linking with the Romans. That's why Yahweh Shai said, you are of your father, the devil, man, and of the lust you shall do. You are under taxation, getting oppressed, but here you go fucking licking the devil's boot heel for a little bit of goodies and some treats, man. Stand on your mounds. What does it say? Stand 10 toes for this thing. Okay, that's why the zealots, they were trying to stand, but they weren't standing the right way. Yahweh stood and beat the devil in the spirit, man. The ultimate victory, flawless victory, man. All right, so with that, I'm saying call halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Until the next time, I say shalom, and more not than ever, keep faith. And to my fellow bums out there, keep bumming. All right, we're going to bum until the missiles come. Shalom.